Hi folks, I hope you are well. My name is Nick, we're on the ZX Spectrum and looking at a game called Sorcery, published by Virgin Games in 1984. It's an 8-bit arcade adventure game. Basically, Earth has fallen into the Dark Ages and an evil necromancer has conquered the land. There's one ray of hope left, and that is you, essentially. You're a sorcerer and you must travel through these woods or whatever to rescue 3 other sorcerers, find an item, drop it in a cauldron and kill the necromancer. Now, if you drop the wrong item into the cauldron, you die, and if you get the right one, you win. The controls of this are really awkward. There is yes, it's very awkward. There's no joystick support, and oddly, it's Q to go left and A to go right. They're underneath each other, these keys. Why can't they just done Q and W and O and P? Anyway, your strength's represented on the bottom right with those blue wizards going down. Or that's your time, actually. Or is it your strength? Anyway, it's one of the two. Yes. Right, here we go. This is very awkward to control this. I'm not a great fan straight away. But we'll try and we'll give it a bit of play to see how we do. This is very weird. I don't think it's aged very well, this game. 1984. If you played it back in the day as a kid, you probably loved it. I'll go away from me. Yeah, I'm dead. I do know some cheats from this. One for infinite energy and one for infinite time. We'll have another go on it first of all. So we're going to collect this item down here, which is a dagger, which should enable us to kill that blue fella on the other side if that little wizard gets out of the way. Get out of the way, you! Oh man, the sound of this is so annoying. Did you have this one back in the day? Let me know. It's probably one of those games, if you grew up with it as a kid, you loved it. If you play it now, you probably won't be so keen on it. Animates really dodgily. It's very flickery. Yes. Right, now, we'll get this gold key. We should be able to go through that trap door. There's a cauldron there, but I don't think it's the real cauldron. Seems to be a 1 or 2 things to get you each time. Right, I'm getting annoyed now. Let's put in the poke for immunity. Hooray! 22% is that I did. Oh well. If you've completed this game, then let me know. As I say, also come out on the Amstrad CPC and the Commodore 64. I always like having a look at these games, seeing what the Spectrum had to offer. Some games are absolutely brilliant, some games are okay, and some are awful. This seems like it's fitting in like the middle of the run. But why have controls Q and A with no joystick support? There's no reason for that. Virgin Games, I think you slipped up here. This could have been quite a bit better. Now it does remind me ever so slightly of the game Cauldron, but Cauldron is much better than this one. You need lightning reflexes, so I've killed him, that's good. So you need lightning reflexes to avoid all these people. Through the yellow gates each time, that's the exit there if you've got a key. Right, leave that chap behind, boom. So move quickly, that seems to be the idea here, don't hang around. Get that gold key, can't go through there for some reason. Zip through here, then there's a trap door we need to go through. Yeah, I think we're still losing time or energy or something. Empty-handed, it says at the moment. I need to pick an item up. I can muck about with him all day. He's not going to get through. Right, a castle. Hooray! Right. There's a cauldron there. Is that the cauldron we need to drop something in? Man, okay. It's better with a cheat on. Oh, I'm dead. I think I've run out of time, actually. Right, all cheats activated, please. Press enter for new game. I'm not a great fan of this one. It's got some good elements in it, but the sounds are annoying, the keys are annoying, and without cheats on it's very difficult, but it might be one of those games that just needs loads and loads of practice. I'd say it might have been a good game back in the day if you owned it, just to confirm, but it's aged awfully, and it's probably not a game I'll be playing again. Nice and colourful though, for what it is. Nice wizard action. Ultimate had this game. I think they would have done quite a bit better than this one. Right, this is where we come to last time. Over here. Let's not hang around. Let's get. There's a blue door. I don't think we can get through there, is it? Oh man, blub. There must be a way to turn that off. Right, what's that down there? A gold bar. Right, can I drop that in the cauldron, perhaps? Maybe. Yes. There's a green dagger up there. I don't think that's anything. No, I can't seem to drop that in for some reason. Okay, perhaps that's not the main cauldron. Now, eventually you will get at some point, I think, according to the instructions, to Stonehenge, because that's where your sorcerers are being kidnapped. You drop your item that you picked up into the cauldron, and that will rescue them. There's a river there. I would have died a million times over by now. Through here. Oh! You can't crash into the water or your wizard would drown. They wear heavy cloaks, and they get sodden with water, and you'll sink and die. Oh, man. So I've got to start all over again. Oh dear, this is Gandalf the Nincompoop. So there's Gandalf the Grey, Gandalf the White, and Gandalf the Nincompoop. I don't think this is going to come into my top 6 when we do the next roundup review, I don't think. I'd put this down as a curio. There was some music on this, it might have been quite good at the start. But graphically it looks okay. From the screenshots you could think it's good. Good details on the trees and the wizards on the bottom right. You won't see them diminishing now because I've got all cheats activated, infinite energy, infinite time. So we'll just go exploring to see if we can get to Stonehenge. Yeah, it says in the instructions here, you are the last great sorcerer, right? And then it goes on to say, but you must travel to Stonehenge to rescue 3 other sorcerers. So are you the last sorcerer or not? Perhaps it means you're the last sorcerer that hasn't been captured. Maybe. Yeah. Right. Okay, right. According to Terry Pratchett, who wrote the Discworld novels, a wizard is just a normal spellcaster. A sorcerer, creator of magic, is the 7th son of a wizard, I think. Or 7th son of a 7th son. Blur, blur, blur. That's going to get annoying real fast. Go away. Oh man, it looks like the face from the Mighty Boosh, that thing, if you're familiar with that show. Welcome to the Mighty Boosh. Oh god, I want to turn this off, but we keep going with the review, how do I get to that other yellow gateway down there? That's how you do it. Right, you are in a dungeon. You are in the wilds. That was a short dungeon. Oh man. So there's a number of screens on this. Let's just get to the end. There's a key there. That must be important. Maybe we use that key to go back and... Oh, God. I would have died a million times here. Maybe use that key to go back and get through that blue door from before. Can't seem to get round there. I can't stress enough how flawed the controls are here. Q and A. Maybe they've done that on purpose to make it awkward. I mean, those keys are underneath each other. It doesn't feel natural as left and right. Normally, when I do redefine keys, which you can't do here, Q and A are used for up and down. Right, through there, yes. Blurb, blurb, blurb. Right, you have a sword. Is that going to save the day? Right, Stonehenge, there he is. His cauldron's in the middle there. Underneath him, he's in red. I think that's where we need to put it. Stonehenge has never looked so blue. He's not killing me if I bump into him. So have we got the right item? Right, we've got the sword. We're not going to try every item in the game. We're just going to try this one and hope for the best. Right, is that the right item? Fingers crossed. No, it wasn't. We dropped the wrong item and the necromancer has killed us for reasons unknown. Oh dear, so Earth stays in the Dark Ages and we have not been successful. Oh man. Have you completed this game? Let me know what happens at the end. What is it random, the item you need to drop in the cauldron, or is it always the same? I think once you've completed this, I don't think you'd ever play it again. And even if you didn't complete it, then yes. It's very average, this one. Very average. Apologies if you played it as a kid and loved it. It's all about different opinions, but coming to it now as an adult, I think there's a lot better games when you can virtually see the whole catalogue and compare everything to everything else. Nice graphics though, I'll give it that. Blurb, 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 blurb. Yeah. Right, let's see how far we can get. Maybe put a different item in the cauldron if we can get there. Who is that fella? It's a calm river. It's not the river Styx. You won't see death there. Time this right to get past. Oh, when you sunk. As soon as he just touches the water, it gets sucked in like there's a big whirlpool or eddy. It's a wizard-eating river, this. I don't think many people would have had this game back in the day. Arcade adventure, sorcery. There's sorcery going on. The wizard looks a bit fat. Maybe he's had too many pies. But if you know all about magic, you'd magic up cakes all the time, wouldn't you? I know I would. I don't think Harry Potter did. Oh, right. So this is a classic wizard. It's like your Gandalf and your Merlin. It's not like your Harry Potter and all those young'uns. Blub, blub, oh, God. Right, through the trapdoor. We know this bit. There's not too many. So I had a sword there before, which was wrong. I don't know what other items there are. That blue door, obviously up there. That's something there. Get the key and get back through there. I think that must be the system. Gold, always believe in your soul. I'm indestructible. Only with water though. Right. Oh man. Curses blush. You know, I think we'll leave that one there. I think that's enough for a review. So that was Sorcery on the ZX Spectrum, published by Virgin Games in 1984. An okay game back in the day, I would say, but it hasn't aged particularly well, and I found it very frustrating. So I hope you liked having a look at that one. Got any views or comments about it, then please put them below. Always welcome hearing your views there. If you haven't already and want to help the channel, please consider subscribing, because that's always a huge help. If you want to help it a little bit more, there's patreon.com/njenkin. Every bit really does help to keep the channel running. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.